Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and if you guys haven't heard, which if you guys are in a Star Wars fandom, I have no doubt that you guys heard of this news, but live action Ezra Bridger has been cast, because he's going to be in the Ahsoka show. Let's get into this article, if my mouse can work. Dave Filoni completes technical development of the wider Star Wars universe after years of steadily cultivating his position from deep from within the franchise. Animated TV foothills has reached a new milestone today. The TSR reports that Eamon F. Fendi, who joined the upcoming Disney Plus show Ahsoka as Ezra Bridger, the teen hero of Filoni's 2010's Star Wars cartoon Rebels. And Fendi is a relative newcomer to Hollywood acting, although he did pick up a small credit in the last year's Will Smith winner, and then King Richard. He'll be taking a role that was originated in voice form by Taylor Gray, and joining Rosario Dawson, who played the role of the series' titular former Padawan in the episode of The Mandalorian. I've heard that he also sounds like Ezra. I think it's the same guy who played Aladdin. He wasn't a bad live action Aladdin, but hey, he resembles Ezra, so I'm up for that. As to Ezra, he will a pretty standard Star Wars character protagonist, honestly. Plucky, headstrong, force-sensitive, and mostly existing, at least at first, to serve as a kid viewpoint character for viewers of Rebels, which kicked off on Disney XD back in 2014. In that regard, he's not all that different from Ahsoka herself, who was introduced as a kid sidekick for Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi when Filoni launched the Clone Wars movie, and subsequent TV show way back in 2018. Ezra later got fleshed out over the course of the show's fourth season, of course picking up, for instance, a weird quiz mentorship from Renegade Sith Darth Maul. But he ends the series a pretty typical Jedi, sacrificing himself to ensure that the threat to the galaxy remains contained. Space Pros are also involved. Ahsoka will presumably resolve the cliffhanger, as least in passing, as it continues to mine the work of Filoni's been doing to the franchise for decades at this point, for its live-action version of the character exploits. We'll presumably know even more about Ahsoka after tomorrow. And this was posted on Friday, and I'm recording this on Saturday. Friday, November 9th, and I'm recording this on November 11th. So keep that in mind. Because of Disney 23 was last weekend. This weekend that just came. Anywho, one more interesting wrinkle of the casting: Mina Massoud, star of Disney's live-action Aladdin, has responded to the news, noting that he's mostly just happy now that the many rumors that have swirled around him playing Ezra in the show has now subsided. He also acknowledges that he did tape at least one audition for the part. And if you guys want to see that, then you guys can look at this tweet. Like I said, he does resemble Ezra Bridger, so I can see that. I have faith that he will be a good Ezra Bridger. I just can't wait for the Ahsoka show to come out, because that's the show that I'm looking the most forward into. If that makes sense. And Ahsoka is my favorite hero of the Clone Wars. And Ezra wasn't a bad character. He was kind of like a Aladdin looking version of Anakin Skywalker, or Luke Skywalker, if we will, struggling with the dark side. But unlike Anakin, he never really went into the dark side. And to a certain extent, in the original trilogy, you can say that Luke Skywalker struggled with some aspects of the dark side, but Luke Skywalker never came into the dark side. If that makes sense. So with that said, how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys are you guys up for it, not for it, or anything about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have one every day and be kind to one another.